Okay, we should be live. Take a look, a peek. Let's see if we are actually live. I'm gonna give it some time. I'm gonna add a widget, my little lottery jar. Yes, yes, yes. So are we live? Come on, Mel. Yes, we are. So I can share everywhere. Share on personal profile, share in my story, share in my group, because I know they will be looking for. Here you go. Here you go. Perfect. I'm going to share to my Salesforce too. Here you go. So now everything should be awesome. Okay, so let me push this over there. And I think we see myself pretty much good. We see the counter good. So let me know if you hear me correctly, because we are now live on 3 places at the same time. Yes, yes, yes. We are technologic today. So thank you for the app Be Live. I'm really happy to be using it. If you are not using it, I really, really recommend it. So we are live on my pro page. It means that I got Tupperware. We are live on Maria's Business Pro page, and we are live on my YouTube channel. So yes, every Wednesday at noon, we are cooking together some delicious recipes with your kitchen witch. Yes, your favorite kitchen in the witch in the kitchen. So my goal, okay, my mission for you guys is to show you that cooking is no witchcraft. It's a solution for an healthy wallet. And of course, you need to start cooking. People let it on the side because it seems so hard, it seems complicated, and that's what the society made us believe, okay, so that we can go at the grocery store and buy those already made lunches or the frozen section. But we need to keep in mind that we pay often 2 times, 3 times the price. And let's be honest, the grocery is already expensive as it is. If we can save money, hey, I'm gonna do it. Okay. Sandy Michelle, say how are you, sweetie? So yes, my goal is to help you guys to just reconnect with your kitchen. And I was the first one that needed to reconnect in with my kitchen. 5 years ago, I wasn't cooking anymore, or almost not anymore, because I had a daycare at home. I wasn't cooking. I was ordering from a caterer, which cost me a fortune for $14,000 total I spent with the caterer. Imagine, and this could be money in my pocket. I probably could have my dream kitchen with that $14,000. Okay, we are indie people, so we do a lot of our stuff ourselves. Like this island, David and I, my husband, we built it together. So yeah, for $14,000, I'm pretty sure I could have renovated my kitchen. Okay, so if it's the first time you've been with me, let me know in the comments. It's my first time with you, Melissa. So I've been with Tupperware for the past 5 years, trying to just add the products at a lower cost. But one thing after the other, I realized that I was able to save so much money, and I was able to share that love of the product, to share that lifestyle. So I decided to do it my job, and then I decided to go full time. I closed my daycare, and guess what? With all that, I am able to send my son to private school. This year, it's going to be his second year in private school. So we know that it is education is really taken good care of, and he's in a good environment. It's really the environment, because the other school were toxic. This school is thriving, you guys. He is thriving. So I want to know, okay, and let me know in the comments. I can see them, and of course I'm going to check the chat one if you listen it to hashtag replay. But I want to know, what is that thing in the kitchen that annoys you? Okay, what is that one thing that you say, Melissa, if you could help me out with that specific thing so that I can enjoy cooking once more, well, let me know, okay? Because I might have the solution. In fact, I'm pretty sure I do have the solution. So some people are going to say, I can't keep my produce. Okay, I keep throwing and throwing and throwing some produces in the garbage. Okay, and I can relate. I remember when I was a kid, my dad used to do the same thing. It was grocery day. My mom was sitting at a table taking notes of what she needed to put on the list at the grocery store. And dad was opening the fridge, bringing the trash can, and throwing what wasn't good anymore. This is a huge waste of your time, of your money, and food. Food is so precious. Maybe you say, I can't find the products in my kitchen. It's just so overwhelming. I never know what's in my fridge. I never know what's in my freezer. I never know what's in my pantry. I get sometimes with two or three times with the same pouch of a coconut or same pouch of baking powder. So, of course, with the system, when you are organized, when you can find everything really well in your fridge, with the fridge mart, for example, or if you are able to really stack everything properly in your freezer and be able to see everything and don't lose anything, because we know that sometimes there's ice that are building icicles and things like that. And same thing in the pantry. Well, it's easier and fun to cook when you can actually find the products you need. Okay. So yeah, I want to know, what is that thing that annoys you the most in your kitchen? Okay, and as you can see, in my little pot right there, we have the beautiful face of my Jose. The more you're going to comment, your face is going to go in the little jar. And at the end of the live, we will be making a draw for $100 of Tupperware, surprise Tupperware, which I have here because I do have an inventory. And you will be able to claim it for only $30. And if, of course, you say, Melissa, I would love to have your recipes of today, they will be on my VIP group. Don't be scared. Don't be alarmed. Yes, it's a French title, but the recipes are both in English and in French. Okay. In fact, I'm trying to find if I'm wondering if I should change the name of my group. Not sure. We'll see. So if you have any suggestion, go ahead. It needs to be like French English. Anyways, and of course, you're going to get tips and tricks on how to use your products, inspiration. We're going to talk about most of many things. We're going to talk about Wicca, LARPing, cats, dogs. I have a cat, a dog. So there's so many stuff happening there. And today we have the deal or no deal. These are products that there's no prices on them. No prices. But if there's one that you say, oh my God, I need that in my kitchen, I really want that, just make an offer. Say underneath, okay, I'm ready to pay $20 for it, Melissa. And I'm going to go in private and say if your offer is accepted or declined. And of course, if it's declined, I can make a counter offer, or you can try again, of course. So yeah, lots of fun happening on my VIP group, both French and English, the recipes. So today, I was wondering, okay, what can I cook today? Okay. So I know it's harvest season for a lot of people. Some of you guys might have a garden outside. Let me know if you do have a garden. I'm really curious. I have a small garden. Okay, it's on my patio, and it's basically mainly herbs. And I do have a little bit of tomatoes, which didn't produce really much this year. I'm really happy and grateful to my mother-in-law, which lives a few blocks away. She has a lot of tomatoes produced. So she's giving me some. I do have a little bit of kale. So we're going to cook with kale today too. That's something new I tried this year. But a lot of you guys might have an overwhelming quantity of zucchinis. Okay. So these are not mine. I didn't grow them. I bought them in special at a grocery store because they are really inexpensive. And I said, why not? Why not cook with zucchini? So today I have two recipes I'm going to show you guys. One, we're going to simply take the zucchini. We're going to take the little ones. We're going to cut them in two. We're going to make like those little boats with meat in it. Okay, so that's how we're going to cook the yellow ones. And the big chunky ones, we're going to make a soup out of it. Okay, so it's simple soup with meat that you can add them. You can pass it through the chopper so it gets smooth. It's really up to you. The recipes I'm showing you guys today is a base, okay? So you will be able to have so much fun. If there's ingredients that you don't have, no worries. You just need to swap them for something that you actually have in at home, okay? Don't go at the grocery store because you're missing for one product. Just change it, tweak it, okay? So we're going to start with the first one with the stuffing. So it's stuffed zucchinis. So in simple, we're gonna prep our zucchinis, okay? So they were cleaned, so I washed them beforehand. And we're just gonna remove the top part, which we won't heat. Okay, here we go. So, and I'm just gonna remove the little A's at the bottom where there's like the lower part of the flower, because you need to keep in mind that vegetables are a fruit of plants. And we're going to slice them in two. Okay. So yes, I know I often show you guys my chopper, my supersonic, which I just love. But yes, you still need some knives, good knives in the kitchen. Okay. And I'm happy to say to you guys that we do have new knives in our new catalog, because the catalog was just launched on August 29th. So it's the fall winter catalog. And we have our brand new collection of knives. I love these ones. These ones are the old ones. They are light, easy to work with. And they all come with their sheets. Okay, they're sweet, like so. So you can protect the blade, but protect yourself of not cutting yourself in the drawer. The new ones are 60% sharper, okay? And the sleeve here has a little extension with a hole so you can hang them. And there's a little lock, okay? So really it's safe for the kids. You need to push the little lock to be able to remove it. So that's really, really awesome. So we have sliced our zucchinis in two. We're just gonna slightly remove the middle part, okay? Not completely, but just enough to leave some space for the stuffing, okay? And I love to use my ice cream scoop for that, okay? Really easy. Here you go. And of course, this will be keeping it for stuffing. Okay, so yeah, your ice cream spoon is good for ice cream, but it's good for many other stuff like your zucchinis, your Halloween is coming. So if you want, it's my favorite event of the year. Okay, not for nothing that I'm in your kitchen. Oh my God, what did you see? Gaia saw something in the yard and she just ran like crazy. So now I just love Halloween, so we're gonna have some pumpkins. We're gonna carve probably some pumpkins, and you can empty them with that. It goes really, really well. So scooping the inside of your zucchini so you have space for your stuffing, and of course we're gonna keep the middle part to add for our stuffing, because nothing goes to waste. Okay, I hate wasting food. So here you go. So we have those little boats, like I was telling you guys. Okay? Have you ever done that, Marie-Josée? As-tu déjà fait ça? Des petits bateaux farcis. Okay. Then we're going to add our meat. So I have some pork right here, which was frozen. It's the pork I froze last week. So yeah, this is perfect. It's going to go there. Okay. Just gonna make sure that I don't put the meat juice. Okay, I don't want to have my mixture moist. Okay, there's enough moisture there with the middle part of the zucchini. I'm gonna take a spatula. Then we're having enough spatulas. Okay, and we'll be able to add our seasoning and everything. Okay, so what's gonna go in it is, of course, a little bit of tomato paste. Okay, I'm gonna give it a little tomato vibe. If you have some fresh tomatoes, you could use your fresh tomatoes too. Okay, so with the beautiful, amazing can opener, which is ultra safe for you guys and your kids and your animals, because I have my recycling bin on the floor, on the ground. So Gaia and Safira, my dog and my cat, can easily rummage through the bin. But since it's not sharp, okay, the way it works, it's going to undo the glue seal. So there's no cutting. It's just undoing the seal. So it's safe to clean, safe to use for crafting for your kids, safe to put in a recycling bin. You won't cut yourself, especially if you are clumsy like I am. Okay? Then we're going to grab this spoon and we're going to put some tomato paste in there. Okay? And now, of course, I won't be needing the whole tomato can. So don't leave it in their can. Okay, it's really important that you remove the tomato paste left of your can and put it either in your ice cube trays so you can freeze them over, or just keep it for another recipe that you'll be doing, for example, tomorrow. And that's it, because what happens once the can is open, you let the oxygen be in contact with the canning. And what happens is you're going to have some oxidation. It's going to rust, and it's not good for your health. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are eating things that are safe. So you can freeze them over in cubes, really easy to use in recipes, or just if you want to use it for tomorrow, for example, because you're making a spaghetti sauce, which I would love to do, you can just scoop it up in another bowl with a sealing cover, a Tupperware, of course, and you can put it in the fridge. Then we're going to cut some onions. Okay, onions is such a hassle to be cutting. Okay, we are crying our eyes out. Okay, because of the this little molecule that's in your not garlic, but onion. It's really something that irritates your eyes. So yeah, cutting will make so that you will cry, especially if you have a lot of onions to cut. So first thing, when you manipulate your onion, make sure that you always clean your hands properly, because if you just put your finger in your eyes, you're gonna cry yourself out. Okay. So I'm going to take my little chopper. Okay. That's the small one, which you can get in the big kit. Let me show you the big kit right here. So the big kit, that's the Tupperware opportunity, because I don't know if you knew, but you can do as I did and decide to open your account. Don't worry, your account doesn't mean that you will have to sell. Okay. You can. The option is there. But I mean that you can simply take your membership so you can equip yourself at a lower cost. That's what I did, okay? Hey, Tama, how are you? Happy to have you on my live. Where are you watching from? I'm really curious. Where are you watching from? So yes, I took my membership to equip myself. Then I decided to jump and go and sell. But that was a personal choice, okay? But if you want to save on your purchases, go ahead. You have two options. You have the option where you do have the small supersonic chopper, but you do have the option of $20. And right now we are in a challenge. Okay, Maria's birthday is coming. If you don't know our business leader, Maria Mariano, she keeps talking about her birthday, and she's making a big, huge event. It's like going to be the event of the year. And to be there, you need to qualify yourself, okay? So I did qualify, but I don't want to go alone. I can bring Nathan, my 13 years old son, okay? So look at this little face, okay? I'm going to change. Okay, so see how handsome he is. So yeah, I'm going to try to give you a better visual. Hard to get a better visual. Oh, maybe like that. Okay. So yeah, Nathan wants to come with me at Maria's party. Okay. So how do I bring Nathan? So I need to qualify a second time. And I have until tonight to have one new person that will join by choosing the $20 kit or the $179 kit and say, yes, I want to save on my Tupperware. Now, the thing is, I believe in having our Tupperware account. So much so that I am giving you the $20 membership. Okay, so you want to save on your Tupperware? You say yes by tonight, because the limit is tonight, 11:59. I am paying for your $20 membership. And if you want to take the kit, $179, I'm giving you a rebate of $20. Okay, so instead of being $179, it's going to be $159 because I'm paying $20. Okay, so what's going to happen is you're helping me out bring that time to that party that he doesn't want to miss, and you have an account for 1 year that allows you to save 25% on all your Tupperware, and even what's on special in the brochure. So you get the rebate on the rebate. So you're helping me out and you're having a bonus on top. So make sure that, oh, you're watching from Bangladesh. Oh my God, Tama, I'm so happy. Welcome, welcome to my life. That's something amazing with life's recipes, is that you have people watching from all over the world. And I just love that, because I'm pretty sure Tama has incredible recipes that she could share with me from her own town, her own country, because I know that what they're eating over there is in the same thing that we are eating here, and we use different blends of spices, which I love. Okay, I'm a foodie. I love trying new stuff. So yes, the chopper is in our kit. So you're gonna see it's your best friend in the kitchen. Okay, look at that. Choppy, choppy, choppy. It's already done. And I'm going to get closer so you can really have a grasp of how thinly it's cut. Look at that. And I didn't have to dirty my hands because the chopper did everything for me. Okay, so now I just need to take my spatula and my onion here and scoop the cover too. And here you go. My onions are added to my mixture. Then, of course, we want to make a blend of spices. So, of course, we're going to add some pepper. Okay. Here you go. We're going to need some salt. I love using coarse salt. So, it's bigger salt. You can use sea salt too. Okay. So, not as much as my salt and pepper stuff, because the pieces are bigger. We're gonna add some breadcrumbs. Okay, so I have 2 kinds of breadcrumbs. Okay, which I can keep because of my modular made. This is one of our system of organization we have in the kitchen. Okay, so I do have a really, really small pantry, but I bought another another pantry desk where I can put some of my over products. And these are what goes in it. It's all my mixes and big containers. So I have some breadcrumbs, Italian breadcrumbs mix. And I have the panko one. I love using the panko one to just bring something different into the recipe. Okay, it's another texture, it's another taste. So I love, 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 love using this with the panko. But you can use your regular breadcrumbs, and if you don't have any, okay, you can make your own by grilling in your toaster some bread slice, and then you just put them in the chopper, probably the bigger one, and you can make your own breadcrumbs. Isn't it amazing? Okay. And then what we need is some parsley. So that's what I took out of the garden. Well, this is for the other recipe later on. But I do have parsley here. So I'm going to keep some for the other recipe. We're going to have some parsley here. And I'm simply going to retrieve the leaves. The stems are a little bit too large for that. Okay. So just the leaves. Gonna chop with my chopper. Yep. Okay. And I'm going to add to my recipe. Here you go. So everything is chopped, going back into my bowl. Okay. Here you go. Smells so good. Fresh parsley smells so, so amazing. That's one thing I love about fresh herbs, is they smell so good. The smell is more potent. The taste too. So yeah, you want to be able to use, especially in the summer. Maybe if you live where there's like no winter, you can use them all year around. But here, it's mainly in the summer and fall, because in the winter, and unless you're using some potting soil inside and you have your like own little inside garden, which I don't, sadly, don't have the space for. Okay, But yeah, mainly in the summer, you're going to use a fresh. So you have your mixture right here, okay? And we're going to simply scoop the mixture into our little zucchini roots, okay? So it's as simple as that, nothing complicated, okay? And what we're going to use today for cooking, grilling, is my micro grill, okay? So we have a lot of different cooking systems. I love my micro grill for that, okay? So I'm going to put my little zucchini right here, and I'm going to fill the other ones with the stuffing. So can you see yourself doing that? The recipe I'm going to share with you guys has cheese in it, or Parmesan. Since I'm intolerant to lactose, I am not using cheese. I'm going to add the cheese at the end, some cheddar cheese, just to let it melt on top. So I'm going to cook it. Then I'm going to just spread some cheese on top of a few of them. So mine won't have cheese, but the ones that Nathan and David can eat and enjoy will have some cheddar cheese on top. Okay, so spreading there, our little boats, and I'll probably have more stuffing left, but it's okay. I can eat it like that. So you see there's like 4 fitting in it. So I'll be able to make 2 more later on. So I'm just going to put that aside. Going to put the cover, and we're going to put them in the microwave, and we'll be ready to start another recipe. So we're going to start with a little timid 5 minutes. Okay, so here we go. Just going to put this aside. I don't need that anymore. Here you go. I don't need that anymore, so I'm going to put that here. This I will need. What will I need too? This I don't need. And the rest I will need. I'm just going to clean my surface because you don't always want to work with a clean surface. Hey Cindy! Donc c'est des zucchini farcis. Marie-Josée qu'on a fait. Là, on va faire une soupe. So now we're going to make a soup with zucchinis. We're working with zucchinis today because it's harvest season and there's a lot of zucchinis to be harvested. Oh yeah, I'll need my big chopper because of my kale. Just gonna remove the protective here. Here we go. So as you can see, this is the bigger one, which comes in the other kit. Okay, you guys. So yes, you have the small kit and you have the $20 opportunity, but you have the big kit and you have the small chopper and the big chopper. And look at the lid; it fits on it. Woo-hoo! So that's really fun. So for that recipe of soup, okay, zucchini soup, we'll be using our pressure cooker. Okay, so our pressure cooker is like the press stove that you can use in the kitchen. You know, the old ones that put on the stove and goes. Okay, they're kind of scary. This one is safe. In less than 30 minutes, you can bake amazing goods. Anything that is in a liquid or a sauce, so meaning a soup, a broth, a ragu, a stew, a sauce like a spaghetti sauce. You can even make tagine in it. You can even make cakes in it. Oh my God, okay. So I just love it. It's really safe. You have your silicone ring there. Okay, let me show you closer. So you have your silicone ring here that will kind of tighten up around your container. You have 2 release pressure. So this is one valve to release the pressure, and this is another one, and it indicates you if there's a lot more still pressure in it. If the pin is up, you won't open it. You will wait that the pressure goes down and that the pin goes down too. Okay, so it's going to tell you that it's safe to open. Okay, we want to make sure that it's safe to open. So what we're going to do is we're going to prep our ingredients. Okay, so we're going to have some onions, some garlic, and we're going to chop. And since we're going to use the big one, we're going to use the big one. Okay, so onion there. Going to get the garlic cloves. I thought that I just thought of we could have added some garlic cloves to the other recipe too. I love garlic, and I think that it brings a lot of flavors to recipes. And yeah, since everybody is eating it, everybody is going to have a garlic breath anyways. So here we go. We're going to chop our onions. And I'm going to use another spatula because the previous one I used it with raw meat. So this one is in the sink. Since there's no raw meat in this one, this recipe, we're going to use a new spatula. So all the onion is in there. And onions are hard to digest. So what you want to do is make sure that you like pre-cook them a little bit. Okay. So adding olive oil simply because it's going to bring out some taste, flavors, not because it's going to stick. Nothing stick in the pressure cooker. And we're going to add some salt, of course. Sprinkle a little bit of salt. Okay. So this will be ready to go into my microwave. We're going to wait and see after all is our zucchinis are. Okay. So of course we're going to use the two other ones, big ones, but these ones are going to be chopped. Okay, to be used in the soup. Okay. So we're going to use some macaroni pasta today, but you can use whatever pasta you wish. You're going to see that even if the vegetables are bigger, it still chops properly. Okay, here you go. And voila, my zucchini is already mulched in small pieces, which is perfect. You can mulch them really, really, really small if you want to have like more of a potage, but you can keep them chunkier if you want to make a more chunky meat, not meat, but chunky, I'm going to say it, a bit chunky soup. So you see, after 5 minutes, okay, my meat is still uncooked, not fully, but it's still cooking. So I'll be able to put it back in a few moments. But since I only have one microwave at the moment, one day I will have two. I'm just going to put it for 3 minutes so that I can cook my onions before it. Okay, so I'm going to put this here and we're going to put it back afterwards. Okay, so I have one here. I'm going to prep the other zucchini. Here you go. Okay, and what's going to go into the recipe too is cashew kale. Okay, so here we go. Everything has been cleaned beforehand. Okay, so this I'm going to be able to put it directly in the chopper. And we have fresh herbs too that I'm just going to remove the little leaves. Okay, and I'm going to need some lemon juice too. Here you go. So yeah, that's one thing I really love about having a garden is you can have access to fresh herbs all the time. Smells really good, really good, really, really good. There you go. We have our parsley here. There you go. And that's all for our fresh herbs. Okay, I think I'm gonna just use a bowl to transfer everything so I can continue with you guys. So, j'ai pas changé de comptoir, Marie-Josée. It's my same counter. Same counter. It's just that I think you see it better. It's only that. Ah, oui. Thank you. Here you go. I want to make sure that you take your membership. That's why I'm Julie. Here you go. So we're going to pass the zucchini too. And then we're going to go with the kale. So you see that even if it's big chunks, I can use it. Okay, so that is you're going to be your best friend to save time in your kitchen. Okay, because cutting is time consuming and buying already cut vegetables are pricey and you can't keep them as long as you wish you could. Okay, so I'm gonna add my kale here. Here you go. And my herbs. Here you go. Oh, the blend of flavors. odors are just amazing. Here we go. And we're gonna chop. Here we go. And you see, oh, a little bit more. Some of the leaves didn't went through. Here you go. Look at that. Okay, once again, shoe kale and herbs all mixed, making a pesto, and that is just really easy and amazing. Okay, so time's up for our onions and garlic. Okay, I'm gonna put back my little boats, zucchini boats. Okay, here you go. And I'm gonna show you guys closer now. You see, my little yellow pin is still up, so it's not safe to open it. I need to wait a little bit longer so that it can be safe. Okay, so meanwhile, I'm gonna prep some broth. Okay, I really am waiting for the special on chicken so I can make a new batch of broth because I'm out of chicken broth, but it's okay. I'm gonna make my own. Okay, I do have some powder there. It's not what I love using because I prefer to use my own made fresh sheep broth. Okay, which costs nothing, by the way, you guys, because all this, what I call my veggie scraps, are going to go in a container, okay, and be used later on when I have 4 cups and some chicken bones to make an amazing broth with water and simmering. That's it. So instead of paying $2.69 for 970 milliliters of broth and paying $0, okay? So yeah, imagine how many liters of broth you're using in a year. I'm saving all that money. Here you go. So I might need to do another batch right here because it's not enough broth. Okay, so my pin is lowered. I can open it safely. Here you go. And look at that texture of the onions. They are translucent, okay? So they are pre-cooked. It's going to be easier to digest that way, okay? So we'll be adding our zucchini right here. There you go. We'll be adding our shoe kale and spices. She's like looking for something to eat, and she's like, "There's nothing to eat, Mama." Yeah, you have food in your bowl. Here you go. So if you're not a big fan of shoe kale, but you have some growing, that's a great way of hiding it. Okay? Yeah, just putting it in sauce and soup, in a salad, you can hide the taste, and nobody will know. Nobody will know. And then we're going to add some macaroni, okay, because we're going to make a macaroni soup. Here you go, some macaroni. Here, you could put some orzo, put any kind of noodles that you want, or you can even go more with lentils or maybe some barley or things like that. It's really up to you. Okay, so we're gonna go first with our broth, which I believe I'll need more. We'll see. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. We're gonna zest a lemon. Yeah, because we're gonna give it a little lemony taste. So we're gonna zest it. So our zest and press is amazing for that. You have that little zesting thingy on top. Okay. So it allows you to make your zest. And then you can slice your onion and your lemon and just squeeze it and have amazing lemon. So making a lemonade is really easy. You really squeeze everything out and really efficient. That's 1 L of a press. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit more of broth because with the noodles, I know it's gonna absorb a lot of my broth. Okay, yes, my vegetables are going to produce some water, but I'm just going to add a little bit more of broth just to make sure that I have enough water. Okay. I love my soup chunky, but there's a limit. So I'm just adding another cup of broth. Here you go. Here you go. And adding it. Okay, that's exactly what I needed. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're gonna season it a little bit more. Okay, because yes, we did put some salt and pepper with the onion and the garlic, but since we are cooking homemade, we are in full control of what we're adding, and we know that there's no extra salt or anything, so that's perfect. So here you go. And last thing that I wanted to add a little bit of meat. Okay, I wanted to be meaty. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of cooked meat. Okay, it can be chicken. Here we go. We're going to use some pork. Okay. So I'm going to slice some of my pork right here. I did more roast. If you were with us last week, we cooked pork roasts, and I froze some over, and I took it out and cooked more because it went so, everybody ate it so fast. So I said, okay, I need to do more. So I did more of that gorgeous meat, and I'm just cutting it in chunks, okay, just to be added to my soup. And it's already cooked, so it's just going to get reheated in my soup. And since it's only vegetables, I won't need to cook it for an hour or half an hour, especially since it's in the microwave. After 20 minutes or less, maybe 15, because I have a strong microwave, it's going to be ready. Okay, there you go. Oui, je sais, ça sent la viande. Hop, good dog. There you go. So we're just going to put this aside. Just clean my hands once again. Really important. Clean your hands. Wash your hands often. Okay, here you go. And if you think that I was comfortable like that when I started cooking, I wasn't. Okay, you need to believe in yourself, put some faith in your capacities, and you're gonna see that it's amazing everything that you can do in the kitchen. So you see, this is the soup. Okay, I will be putting my lid on, and I'm gonna put it in the microwave for 20 minutes. So that all the flavors blends together, okay? And I will have a nice chunky soup. If you want it to be without meat, you can pass it through the supersonic and have a puree style soup, which is a great and amazing soup. Here you go. So I'm gonna put that in the microwave. Here you go. And start. And then, is it done? I believe so. Yes, and see, it's all nicely roasted on top. Look like the zucchinis. So it's roasted. So what I can do now is I can simply take some slices of cheese, put it on top, and put it like just 1 or 2 minutes in the microwave so that the cheese melts. And you have nice zucchinis, stuffed zucchinis to eat. So this is a way of using your zucchinis, or in a broth. You can even use it as a soup. I mean, you can even use them as a sauce for your pasta, which is just amazing. So here you go, guys. These were the 2 recipes I wanted to show today. So make sure to join my group. Especially click on the link. You'll be able to join my group, enjoy the recipes, enjoy the tips, and enjoy the deal or no deal, which is happening right now, so you can get some Tupperware at a lower cost. But the best way of getting your Tupperware at a lower cost is by saying yes to your opportunity, having your account, $20 or $179. And since we are trying to qualify Nata to go to Maria's birthday party, There's only one person missing to that says yes by tonight, 11:59. So I'm offering the $20 membership for free. Or if you want a huge kit because you want to add the chopper and all the systems, well, I'm offering you a $20 rebate. So make sure to click I want to join or the enroll button and you'll be able to join, add your account, save on your purchases, and who knows, maybe you want to sell, maybe not, but it's up to you. But you have nothing to lose and everything to win. So here you go, you guys. So we're going to make our draw for the ones that were commenting on the lives. So our winner of $100 of Tupperware for 30 is Tama. So you're living a little bit far, but we never know. Maybe you know some people in Canada that could grab your surprise bag for you. So thank you so much, Cindy. Thank you, Marie-Josée. Thank you so much, Tama. And we're going to see each other maybe tomorrow at 3 for new recipes in French. Have a great day, you guys.